Good morning, friends. Today I am going to explain one of the most important lemma in Cauchy sequence. Every Cauchy sequence is bounded. Show that every Cauchy sequence is bounded. In this theorem, what is Cauchy? What is bounded? If you know these two concepts, we can prove this in easy. Now, Cauchy means what? Cauchy means a sequence Sn is a Cauchy sequence. For each epsilon greater than 0, there exists a number capital N such that m comma n greater than capital N implies mod Sn minus Sm less than epsilon. A sequence Sn is said to be a Cauchy sequence if for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists a number capital N, just for it is a number, not natural number. These m and n are bigger than capital N, implies the difference between these two numbers is less than epsilon. In this case we say that Cauchy sequence. Now bounded means a sequence Sn is said to be bounded. There exists a number capital M such that there exists a real number capital M such that mod Sn less than or equal to M. That sequence Sn is said to be a bounded sequence. Whenever the sequence Sn satisfying this condition, then the sequence is said to be a bounded sequence. This means what? Minus m less than or equal to Sn less than or equal to capital M. This is infimum, this is supremum. This sequence Sn contains lower and upper bound. The sequence is called as a bounded sequence. So these are the definitions for Cauchy and bounded sequences. If you know these two definitions, then we prove this theorem in easy manner. For that proof, let I am taking a sequence Sn be a Cauchy sequence. Cauchy sequence. Sn be a Cauchy sequence. Not what we are going to prove, to show that the sequence Sn is bounded. We are going to prove that the sequence Sn is bounded. Since Sn is a Cauchy sequence, by using the definition of Cauchy, I can write the definition. Before that, let my epsilon is 1, which is greater than 0. Take epsilon is equal to 1, which is greater than 0. There exists a number capital N such that m comma n greater than capital N implies mod Sn minus Sm is less than epsilon means here 1. Since by definition, Sn is Cauchy sequence, then by definition for each epsilon greater than 0, I can consider this value is 1. There exists a number capital N such that mn is bigger than capital N, certain number capital N, mod Sn minus Sm less than 1. This is my first equation. In particular, just I am replacing m by n plus 1 because of m is bigger than n. For that m is equal to n plus 1. Mod Sn minus Sn plus 1. Mod Sn minus Sn plus 1 is less than 1 because of, since what is here m, just I am replacing m is equal to n plus 1. Already we know that m is bigger than n. Here m is equal to n plus 1 means m is bigger than n, which is also bigger than n. N plus 1 is always bigger than n, so m is bigger than n. Same concept or same scenario. M comma n greater than capital N, that means I can consider m is equal to n plus 1. In particular, this condition is holds. So this is another equation 2. Consider now I am going to prove that the sequence Sn is bounded. The sequence Sn is bounded means we are going to prove that mod Sn less than or equal to some number m. For that, consider mod Sn. This is equal to, this can be written as mod Sn minus Sn plus 1 plus Sn plus 1. Subtract and add this term. Add and subtract Sn plus 1. Same. The meaning of this is equal to this, both are equal. Now I am taking this is equal to mod of Sn minus Sn plus 1. This is one term I am considering, plus Sn plus 1. By using triangle inequality, this is one term, this is another term. This is A, suppose this is B. What is mod of A plus B? Which is less than or equal to mod A plus mod Sn minus Sn plus 1 mod A plus mod B. Since what is triangle inequality? Triangle inequality. What is triangle inequality? Mod A plus B, mod of x plus y less than or equal to mod A plus mod B. It is any real number. So that mod Sn minus Sn plus 1 less than or equal to this one. But already we know that modulus of Sn minus Sn plus 1, this quantity is less than 1. Now less than, this is 1 plus, it is modulus of Sn plus 1. Since by 2, by equation 2 I am writing this is less than 1. Therefore we get a conclusion is what? Therefore modulus of Sn is less than 1 plus modulus of Sn plus 1. Here small n and capital N. Here small n capital N means n greater than capital N. There is no m here. So mod Sn less than 1 plus modulus of Sn plus 1 for every small n greater than capital N. This is one equation, that is equation 3. Okay, now we are going to prove mod Sn is less than some particular number. For that, let m is equal to, I am taking this m is equal to maximum of mod S1, mod S2 and so on, mod S capital N, and modulus of Sn plus 1, the term plus 1, I consider this is it. Put m is equal to max of these numbers, modulus of S1, modulus of second term, modulus of Sn and n plus 1 the term plus 1. I can consider this value is m. Suppose if mod Sn is maximum of these numbers, if mod Sn is maximum means m is maximum. Suppose this is the maximum number, what happens? Mod Sn, mod S1 is less than or equal to m. Endukante m is maximum. Whenever m is maximum, which is bigger than remaining all terms. Whenever m is maximum, which is bigger than all the terms. Suppose it is maximum number. Therefore mod Sn is equal to m and compared to remaining numbers which is bigger one. For that mod S1 less than or equal to m. Similarly mod S2 less than or equal to m, and so on. In general, mod Sn plus 1 is also less than or equal to m. All the terms should be. Is clear? Suppose m is maximum number. Out of these numbers, m is maximum. So this number is always bigger than all of them. m గనుక మ్యాక్సిమం అయినట్లయితే, ఇందులో ఉన్న నెంబర్ ఏదో ఒకటి అది m అనుకున్నట్లయితే ఆ నెంబర్ ఏది మ్యాక్సిమం నెంబర్. అది మ్యాక్సిమం అయింది అంటే మిగతా నెంబర్స్ కంటే బిగ్గర్ వన్ ఉంటుంది. బై దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్, బై దిస్ సినారియో ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ వీ గెట్ mod Sn plus 1 is less than or equal to m. This is the equation, I think 4. From 3 and 4, what is our 3? Mod Sn less than or mod Sn less than mod Sn plus 1 plus 1, it is from equation 3, which is less than m, which is less than or equal to m. Combining equation 3 and 4, we get in equation 3 mod Sn less than or equal mod Sn less than mod Sn plus 1 plus 1, which is less than or equal to m, right? Then from this and this I can write these two only. This implies mod Sn mod S small n is less than or equal to m for every n is any natural number. Mod Sn less than or equal to m for every n belongs to capital N. This means what? This is the condition for, this is the definition for what? Mod Sn less than or equal to m. Then we say that this implies, so sequence Sn is bounded. Sequence Sn is bounded. This is the definition of bounded sequence. Hence, we assume as sequence is Cauchy sequence. We assume Sn is a Cauchy sequence. Here prove that bounded sequence. Hence, every Cauchy sequence is bounded. Every Cauchy sequence is bounded. This is the proof of the theorem. Here, look here, the most complicated of this theorem is here it one. Whenever we assume as m is a number which is maximum of these numbers, whenever this number is maximum, that must be always bigger than every member of the sequence, either equal or that number must be either equal of any one of them or bigger than these numbers. But for that scenario, here mod Sn plus 1 is less than or equal to m, right? So hence proved. Thank you. So we have a one remark. Every Cauchy sequence is bounded, but converse of this theorem need not be true. That means every bounded sequence need not be a Cauchy sequence. Every bounded sequence, if a sequence is bounded, that may not be a Cauchy sequence. For example, sequence Sn is equal to minus 1 to the power of n. This sequence is bounded because of the range of the sequence is 1 comma minus 1. So lower bound is minus 1, it is lower bound here, upper bound is plus 1 u. So therefore minus 1 less than or equal to Sn less than or equal to 1. It is lower bound, it is upper bound. The sequence is called as a bounded sequence, but it is not a Cauchy sequence. So if it is a Cauchy sequence, every Cauchy sequence is convergent. Is it convergent? No, it is not convergent, because of whose limits are plus 1 and minus 1. So limits are not unique. The sequence is not convergent. So it is also already we proved that the sequence is not Cauchy sequence, right? So every bounded sequence need not be a Cauchy sequence, but every Cauchy sequence is always bounded sequence. Okay, right.